Sup beaches. Remember that one time that I said that I'd post every week and then I didn't? Yeah. I didn't really have anything to draw or talk about, but now I do. I read Lost Stars, and as soon as I finished, the first thing I did was kicked my brother off the computer so I could design the good children, the precious children, the three. I love them so much. So here we are, Shadowpaw, very precious boy. So for some reason, I imagine Shadowpaw is like really tall. I don't know how much that came off in my drawing, but he's definitely the tallest of the three. He's described as confident a lot when he's talking, but before he's talking, he's described as like really nervous. So I was just imagining this tall boy hunched over trying to look as small as physically possible, and then once he starts talking and he gets into what he's talking about, then he has that confidence to actually straighten himself out. Next we have Bristle, Paw/Frost. So I never actually designed any of the previous generation parents, kinda. But like, I know what they look like in my head, I just never drew them. So I can't show you an example, but you just gotta know that Bristle gets her long tail and her pointy ears from her mom and her floofiness from her dad. I also was struggling a lot with this paw. I was starting to get a headache at this exact moment, so I decided to just go on and start designing Best Boy, Root Paw, while I tried to imagine how the heck to fix that paw. So marking wise with Bristlepaw and Shadowpaw, I keep on screwing up names. It's either Bristlepaw or Bristlefrost, who cares what I say. Bristle and Shadow, let's do that. So for Bristle and Shadow, since they actually make note that they're supposed to kinda look similar, Bristle points out that Shadow looks like some of her litter mates. Tried to give them some of the similar markings, the same kind of pattern, or a very similar pattern around their mouth, and a stripe on their cheeks. Also, they both have eyeliner of a lighter color. And the same spot on the top of their head that goes down to their back. Although Bristles goes all the way down, but Shadow stops and turns into stripes. I didn't draw a side profile, so you can't really see that, but that's what's in my head. Back to Best Boy, Rootpaw. Rootpaw is my favorite, he is so precious. So I always imagined Tree, his father, to be this breed. I don't remember what the breed's called, but it should show up on the screen. And I imagined Violet Paw to be like short hair, average sized. I know a lot of people draw her as short and fluffy, but I can't picture her like that. Short hair, average size, you know. I don't know, I always saw her as just a pretty average black and white cat. I tried to basically combine the two for Rootpaw, and he has a big ol' floof on top of his head because for some reason, while reading it, I pictured him as just a scrawnier version of Darkinator's Lion Blaze design, which should also show up on screen. For his colors, I did very similar to colors to what I would have given Tree. And then I also gave him some darker stripes that look like roots. Because I think that's cool. And that's his name. Haha. I am unbelievably excited for this arc. It's really good because... Okay, so I didn't like the last arc. I mean, I know a lot of people said it was really good and like probably one of the best written arcs, but I don't really pay attention to how well written something is. I just pay attention to the story, and I was kind of bored with its story. I mean, Dark Tale's thing was interesting, but the last few books felt a little lacking. Plus, I hated all of Violet Shine's chapters. I don't know why, they were just so incredibly boring. She just felt like a repeat Ivy Pool or Hollyleaf kind of character, but in Shadow Clan this time. Love Needletail, though. That is all. Here are the three. They are my children. I love them. And I really hope Bramble Baby gets his body back soon.